Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making 3 different types of decorations with caramel. So right now I'm going to teach you how to make the caramel. Okay, so to make our caramel we're going to start by taking a medium saucepan and we're going to put it to medium low and we're going to add in about 2 cups of sugar. And with a wooden spoon you're going to stir constantly just to make sure that the sugar doesn't burn at the bottom. So just keep stirring and the bottom should turn to caramel and you just want to keep moving it. Okay, so as you can see we're getting a little bit of lumps in the sugar and you want to really be careful because you don't want to burn this. So you want to stir slowly and carefully, making sure to get in all the crevices and the corners in your pot. So as you can see there's a lot of clumps, so it's going to be harder to move, and you can see there's getting quite a bit of liquid on the bottom. So you just want to keep stirring, making sure that nothing on the bottom burns. So as you can see, it's more liquidious and it's very clumpy and it almost has the texture of honey. So we're just going to keep stirring, making sure that nothing burns. So once you have a nice thick caramel with a little bit of chunks, you want to turn it to low just so that your caramel doesn't burn but your chunks turn smooth. So once all your lumps are gone and you have a nice thick caramel, you want to turn off the heat and let it sit for about a minute just to make sure that it's not boiling hot. So now we're going to let our caramel sit for about a minute just to make sure that it's not boiling hot, and we're going to move on to lubricating our ladle for our first decoration. So I'm going to take the back side of my ladle here and I'm going to oil it generously. Make sure that you oil it heavily so nothing sticks. So now that our caramel has cooled, we're going to take it and on a parchment lined surface I'm going to drizzle it over my ladle, making sure to do zigzag patterns. So you want to do a lot of zigzags horizontally and a lot of zigzag. Now we're going to do vertical. So you're essentially making a cage and you want the structure to be sound. So since the caramel's still hot, we're going to work on our other method. So we're going to take your nut, your preferred nut, you're going to attach it to a toothpick, and you're going to dip it in the caramel, being very careful. And then you're going to let it stream for a little bit. And just dip off any excess. And once it starts slowing down, you're going to take it off and you're going to hang it somewhere so that the caramel hardens. So for our third and final decoration, we're going to take our caramel in here. I have a ramekin filled with ice, and I'm going to take a spoon of caramel and I'm going to drizzle it over top from a high point. You want to make sure you drizzle horizontally, vertically, and diagonally, just to make sure that the structure is sound. And now you want to let this cool. So this is what the final product looks like. So with the bowl, you can put ice cream on it. You can use these for generally anything, cakes, ice cream, cookies. But this is what I chose.